Rise and shine, my blossoming beauties, and welcome to the sixth and final part of the LGBT Flags Makeup Series 2022 edition. So finally, we're going to be concluding off with the Demisexual flag. So if you want to know how to get this demisexual inspired look, just keep on watching. So first, I'm going to start with my Lasting Finish Primer by... I forgot the name. Fuck. And I'm just going to put some on my fingers and just rub it all over my face. And rub it in. Then I'll take my foundation by Maybelline, and I'm going to do one swish on each side of my cheek, one on my forehead, and one on my neck. And then I'll take my beauty blender, and then I'll just blend it all in. Now I'll take my concealer, was it Revolution or something? And I'm going to apply 3 dots underneath my bags, do a stroke on my bridge of my nose, and then I'll just apply on several areas of my face. And then I'll take my beauty blender and then just blend it all in. Then I'll take my powder foundation by BYS. I'm taking a fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to apply swirling motions all over my face and use that as my setting powder. Now I'll start taking my eye primer by Revlon, I think. Fuck. And I'm just going to swish it all over my eyelids as well as apply it out of the outer regions of my eyes. And then I'll take a beauty blender and blend that in. Now I'll start doing my eyeshadow. So first I'm going to take my Wahala 2 palette, taking a small fluffy brush. I'm going to take a metallic white shade, and I'm going to apply it to the outer region of my eye. Now I ended up doing the other eye by accident because I forgot to realize that I was meant to only do one eye because I'm going to be painting on the triangle on one of my eyes. So ignore me applying eyeshadow on the other eye, I'm just doing it, I just didn't realize it yet. But then I'll take I'll take that white shade and then just blend it with the other one. And this is when I realized I was only meant to apply eyeshadow on one eye. But anyway, I'm now taking a darker grey shade, and I'm going to pack that onto the whites I applied. Now I'll go into my magnifiers palette, and taking that metallic silver shade, I'm going to apply that on the center of my eyelids. Then I'll take that black shade, oh oops, not that one, take the darker metallic shade, and I'm going to apply that closer to the inner corners. Then I'll take that black shade, and I'm going to apply it directly in the inner corner. Then I'll take that white shade, and then I'm just going to fade it out with the outer region of the eye. Now I'll take my black face paint by Montmartre, and I'm going to get some water just to activate it. And taking an angled brush, a small angled brush, I'm going to start painting on the triangle. So for the start, I normally just like apply like the angles for where the points are going to be for the eyelids, just to get a map of like the angles of the triangle. I don't know how to say it. So right now I'm just drawing on the outline of it. Now I'll start filling it in. Now I'll take my black eyeshadow again, and then I'm just going to pack that all over my eyelid, as well as apply black eyeshadow all over the triangle just to get it more evenly coloured. Now I'll take my purple face paint by the same brand, and same thing as before, getting some water just to activate it. I'm now going to start drawing on the line. So first I'm just going to start drawing a thin line directly down the middle from the very point of the triangle. And then I'll slowly start adding more to it to make it a bit thicker as well. So I'm just, to make it thicker, I'm going to start drawing lines further up from the triangle, and then I'll end up like evening out the thickness when when I start drawing on from the other sides. Now I'll take my translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to apply that all over the line and the triangle. Now I'll go into my Nubian Royal palette and taking that shimmery purple shade, using a small brush, I'm just going to go over the line, the purple line now, just to make it more, just to add the dimension to it. So just do downward strokes, and dipping it into the shade every couple of times. Now I'll start doing my eyeliner. So I'm going to use an eyeliner pencil for my under lashes. So I'm just going to sort of like just draw on the lash line, just like that. Then I'll take my purple face paint, and I'm going to start applying the first part of the wing. So I'm going to take my angled brush and sort of drag it upwards, and then when it's about a good angle, I'll just start dragging it downwards onto the top part of the eyelid. Now I'll take that purple shade, and I'm just going to apply that all over the wing. Now I'll take my liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to draw on a little wing in the middle of the purple. Now I'll take my eyelash curler, and I'm going to press down on the upper lashes and roll them up for a few seconds. And then I'll take my mascara, and I'll roll the wand upwards on top of the upper lashes. And then for the lower lashes, I'm going to sit them on top of them and then roll downwards. Now I'll go back into my magnifiers palette again. I'm taking the black shade and using a small angle brush. I'm going to use that to fill in my brow. So I'm going to leave about a third of the inner brow blank, just that way like I can blend it out with the brush and the beauty blender. So I'm just going to fill in the brow, just do the outliner, and then just get my brush and then dip into the shade again, and then just fade it out. Now I'll take my contour, and taking a fluffy angled brush, I'm going to start applying it on the center point of my cheeks, and then I'm going to dip into it again, and then spread it outwards to make it fade more. Now I'll go into my highlight palette, and I'm going to take the lightest shade, and I'm going to apply it on the bridge of my nose and do swirling motions on the center of my nose. Then I'll take this shade, and then do swirling motions on my chin. And then I'll take that one, and then apply it to the apple of my cheeks. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using this purple colour, so I'm just going to use that and fill in my lips. Now I'll take my AJ Crimson purple metallic lip gloss, or I think it's a sparkly lip gloss, I don't know, and I'm just going to apply that over my lips. Then I'll get my setting spray, and then the look will be complete. And you're done. Your demisexual inspired look is now complete. So this concludes my demisexual inspired look, as well as concludes this month's batch of Pride inspired makeup. So I hope to see you for next year's Pride Month, and I'll have a bunch of more Pride flags to do.